Okay, yay. Hello, everyone. Woohoo! Another week down, another week about to start. Thank you guys so much for spending part of your Sunday evening here. And if you are watching the rewatch, thank you for taking the time to watch the rewatch and stay connected with our team. It means a lot. So thank you guys so much. All right, let's jump in. Bill is going to do our product review. So excited about this. Bill, I'm so glad you could make it. I know your life is crazy right now, so I'm so glad you could hop on and do this product spotlight for us. So I'm going to hand it off to you and take it away.
Right. Well, I got to talk about Slim Hunger Control, which is great because I absolutely love it. Um, I love both versions of Slim, but I've really gotten used to the HC. Um, so, what is Slim Hunger Control? Well, first thing it's going to do is going to help you have less hunger and more control, so you're not binge eating and snacking all day here and there. Um, Lets you take back control and form healthier habits with a delicious power packed drink. Slim Hunger Control is specially formulated with polydextrose to help you feel full longer and shed extra pounds by reducing your desire to overeat, which was something that I have done quite regularly for a long time. With its chromium and green coffee bean extract, this tasty pink drink also supports a healthy glucose metabolism and is clinically demonstrated to help you lose weight. Enjoy less hunger and more control, delivered in a refreshing blood orange lemon lime drink. And the best thing is, there's only 20 calories in it.
Ooh.
So, what are the benefits of Slim HC? Well, first, it's clinically demonstrated to help you lose weight. It helps you reduce hunger, and it supports healthy glucose metabolism. Now, got to have our nice asterisks in there. Okay, these statements have not been reviewed by the FDA. They're not set out there to diagnose or, claim a cure or anything like that. So make sure that everybody is well aware of that. So what is the features of this particular product? Well, you get 30 single serving packets for on-the-go convenience. Just take it with you if you're a woman, in your purse, man, pocket, whatever, and pour it into a 16 to 20 ounce bottle of water and shake it up and good to go. It has delicious blood orange, lemon, and lime flavor, no artificial flavors or sweeteners or preservatives. It's only 20 calories, and it is gluten-free, therefore 100% vegetarian, non-GMO. So it hits every little tick box that you're looking for in today's healthy choices. Okay. So what does it contain? Well, one thing it has is polydextrose, which is a low-calorie, soluble fiber that takes up space in the stomach, and it leaves the stomach very slowly, so it helps you feel full longer. Okay. It has green coffee bean extract, which is a naturally derived extract that can help decrease the absorption of sugars and thereby supports a healthy glucose metabolism. And chromium polynicotinate, if I've said that one right, which is an essential trace mineral that transports glucose into the cells. So that's the product. So you guys, everybody wants to hear the testimonials and stuff. Well, I am a perfect testimonial. Since the beginning of summer, I am down nearly 30 pounds. My blood sugars, which were averaging around 250, I am averaging about 115 now. So I'm in the normal range.
Wow.
It has also had the side effect of reducing my blood pressure from where I was running 180 over 140 quite frequently
Oh, my stars.
to now I am averaging most of the time about 118 over 68.
Wow.
So total drastic changes, and just I couldn't be happier.
Bill,
So
that is phenomenal. And I love that it's sitting on your desk in the background.
yeah, I keep it there all the time.
Oh, wow. What an amazing testimony. I love it, guys. I love it so much. And I love the fact that we get to, I mean, this is what it's all about, right? We get to share health and happiness with others, and then we get to hear amazing testimonies from our own, from Bill sharing this, and then just, yeah, running through. I always forget, this is so silly. I've been taking the product for 5 years. I always forget what green bean coffee extract does. And when Bill said it, I was like, oh yeah, that's right. So thank you, Bill. I love it. And this is why we do product spotlight, right? It doesn't really matter how long you've been with the company, how long you've been taking the products. There's little bits of information that we forget. And so coming back and it might feel redundant, going through our 24 products once again, but I love it because I forget those little key aspects and the little details. And so I can log that in my head again. So thank you, Bill. I really appreciate that. Um, did anybody else have any Slim Hunger Control testimonies? Shannon, do you have one? Let me unmute you. Hold on. Go ahead.
Had some just this morning, and it along with a couple of other Plexus products. And I had quite a bit stacked up that I've had for a while because I fell off for a while. And I'm just now at my last bag of I'm about to put in an order actually, probably the next couple of days. But I'm down 53 pounds since January.
Shannon, that's awesome.
Maybe you don't notice, but I have a neck again.
I love it. You have a beautiful neck. It's beautiful, darling.
There's even more under there. You'll see it as the months progress.
I love it. Oh, I love it. Yay. That is awesome. So exciting. I see Ember. I see Ember's fingers. Hold on. Let me unmute her. Go ahead, Ember.
Sorry, Winter's going back to sleep. I had a question. My boss is type 2 and I've been trying to get him to start Plexus. Mm-hmm. And I was wondering if anyone had any, I know everybody's different, but about how long would it take them to see their numbers go down?
Bill, how long did it take you?
So, I'm going to be, for full disclosure here, my numbers started going down when I combined Plexus with actually watching what I'm eating.
Yes.
And within a week, my numbers had dropped 50 points. And within 2 weeks, I was down 100 points.
Wow.
But I watched very carefully. And since I started this, there's only been 2 days that I have gone over the allotted calorie that I have assigned myself. So that, because what I wanted to do is I have a low calorie count so that I can hit 175 by my birthday in March.
Okay. That's so exciting.
So, but the original plan had me hitting 200 pounds by December 31st.
Okay.
I am on target to hit that before the end of October.
That's awesome.
So, the key is not just doing the Plexus and all of that, but consistent regular exercise and watching the calories. I didn't go true keto like my doctor wanted me to, but I really watch the carbs and I keep those calories under a certain number every day. And guess what? The math works.
Nice.
And the Plexus, I mean, I can tell the difference if I don't take the Plexus, because there's a little bit more fluctuation in my numbers. But when I stay on it, I'm much more even and balanced. So.
Nice. Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, what do we say all the time? Plexus is a tool. You still got to move and you still got to eat well. I love that. Ember, is that all you had?
I'm good.
Okay. Yes, Shannon, I'm sorry.
To Ember, I don't know what this is worth to you because it's hearsay. I have not personally experienced it, but this is from someone who had a Plexus customer. But someone who was using it regularly, and this was the microbiome, not the HC, and I know this is slightly off, but they were using the triplex for, I want to say, right around 2 months, 2.5 months. they were using it consistently, and they were not trying to change their habits. Like Bill has been very responsible in doing what he was supposed to. I think that I guess the triplex probably started changing their habits for them, but their numbers had started to decrease on its own and served as an encouragement to them. And then I think the triplex actually, because it naturally was regulating their blood sugar, they started wanting less of the bad stuff, I guess. And sorry about the coughing in the background. Got some sickies. But you see where I'm going with this? So even if you're not as proactive for Bill right at the start, people who are just doing it and being consistent, it's still working for them. So it's like it's working it from the back end. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, kind of like a kickstart.
Yes.
Yeah, and I've heard that too. I've heard that it gives them, it's such an easy regimen, especially when you've just got them, morning and evening, and it gives them that kickstart, and they start craving different things so that they have the willpower to change their diet.
And for Ember, real quick before you mute me again, I mean, if they can afford to add it to it, hearing really great things about people with diabetes and balance, or I should say block, really, but since we know that balance has what block had plus even more great stuff,
right,
I'm gonna assume that it's the same for balance.
Yeah, I loved the info on balance. I watched the product info on the ambassador page for balance, and you should have seen the look on the scientist's face, the main gal that was in charge of kind of doing the research behind balance. And she talked about cinnamon, and she just was so excited about cinnamon extract. Not the cinnamon stick, but the extract from cinnamon, and how it helps the body and how it helps balance blood sugar. And the reason they chose that instead of the chromium and other ingredients, so that you could have the balancing of the blood sugar from two different perspectives, two different angles in health. So I thought that was great. I was like, oh, this is so exciting. So yeah, I would be curious, somebody trying both the slim and the balance regularly, how quick their numbers would drop. That'd be interesting.
Well, one thing I will say on that is, and that's where I'm a tad bit leery.
Okay.
On the balance, because my situation, I mean, Mitzi is well aware of my struggles with this since, I've been in this running and stuff with her for over a year, and I was getting nowhere. So there is a thing with diabetics, like if you carry all the weight in the midsection like I do, that there's a certain type of enzyme that blocks the ability for the body to send the sugar from the blood into the cell.
Interesting.
Where if that chromium isn't there and enabling that, see, that's what I'm attributing, I think, a lot of my.
Interesting.
Because that was the problem I had, and I think I'm finally, have gotten past that, so that my body is actually starting to burn it, because I would just wear out so fast. And that's what the doctor finally figured out what was going on, is the sugar just could never get out of my blood sugar and into the cells to actually allow my muscles to work.
Wow.
So.
Really interesting. Bill, you have got to write this up. Seriously, you've got to write up your testimony. That's awesome. And I mean, and you can have one that we could share publicly and one that we could share privately. You can put more details. Because I love all that. I mean, that's awesome. Yeah, good point. Interesting. Okay, any more questions or comments? All right, well, let's go ahead and dive in and talk about, okay, did anybody here watch the Pink, Rock the Pink Live with Tarl Robinson? So I haven't finished it. I haven't watched the whole thing. Oh, Mitzi watched it. Yay! So I haven't watched the whole thing yet, but guys, this is so great. Like, just when I think our company can't impress me anymore, they do. And I just love this. So as you guys know from my post, so Plexus is currently, we're in Australia, Canada, New Zealand, and we launch in Mexico in 2020, which is one reason they're having Leaders Retreat in San Diego, so we can be right next to the border. And they're doing a costume party. At the very last night is a costume party, and it's the Mexico's Day of the Dead celebration, but a lot of people look at that in a lot of different ways, and a lot of Mexicans, they celebrate, or they do a lot of memory. They talk about the memory of their loved ones and things like that. But there's a big costume party, and so they're doing a big celebration in honor of Mexico, because we're launching in 2020. So it's exciting. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I love that their goal is to open a new country every 12 to 18 months. So I had the absolute pleasure. I love network marketing, guys. You know my heart here. I think it's the most amazing business model ever. And so I love supporting other network marketing moms and dads and businesses. So I was visiting with a very dear friend of mine, and she does Younique, and so she was doing my makeup. So it was a whole lot of fun. I was chatting with her. Now I know makeup is totally different from supplements. I totally get that. But they've only been around for 7 years, and they are in 53 countries. And I was like, whoa, how did that happen so fast? So I know first it's because it's makeup and not supplements. So that's one reason. But, you know, one of the other reasons is that so they can move a lot faster. But what I love that Plexus is doing is that they're taking the time to do it right, especially when we've got supplements, especially when we have something going in our bodies. So don't, you know, if you're looking at other network marketing companies and they're like, what, they've been around less than we have and they're in more countries, you know, don't be disheartened by that. Know that Plexus is doing it right. They are doing all the research. They're taking their time. They're going to make sure that we can go there and stay there, so that when they say the words, we're shipping to Europe, we can go, yes, and know that it's not going to be pulled back, or that we're going to have, you know, so they're going to, now all of that can still happen, but that's why they're going slower, so that we can have less issues. We all know that issues can happen, especially with the last shipping issues we've been having. Things have been so slow to Alaska, but we're getting a hold of that. Okay, so I love that they're moving slow. So over the next 12 months, so I'm assuming, you know, 2021, that's so weird to say, that we're in the 20s already. We're going to be in the European Union. This is huge. Do you know how many people I talk to that are in Germany and Italy and France, and they're like, do you ship over here? Do you ship over here? Thomas has people from Instagram in Romania and Belgium. We're like so excited. I'm so excited that we can start telling people, hang on, we have a deadline. You know, we have a date that we can start telling people we're shipping there. So this is really exciting. The European Union opens up, boom, so many countries. This is going to be great. So really excited about that. I think that the growth of this just reminds me once again that we're a legacy company and we're here to stay. So this is the most amazing time to get into this company and to keep working and growing. So yeah, then they want to expand into South America and Asia, Japan and Korea. It kind of surprises me, maybe it's just me, I was kind of surprised that it's hard to get into China. I'm like, everything's made in China. How is it hard to get in there? But I don't know anything about shipping or all that stuff. So anyway, so hopefully China eventually. And then, so they're going to launch a new product. So I'm going to tell you guys, I think I'm going to burst some bubbles, because I believe with all my heart, it's going to be the launch of the CBD oil. They're not coming out. I don't think that they're coming out with a brand new product. I believe it's going to be the launch of the CBD oil, because they told us at convention that they're launching CBD oil in the fall. So I had a feeling they were going to officially launch it in October at Leaders Retreat. And the little comment that he made sense, that 2,000 ambassadors were polled and 52% of them were already on the product. I know so many Plexus ambassadors who are taking CBD oil, and they're using other brands because they love CBD oil, but Plexus doesn't offer it. And then 75% said that they would take it if Plexus offered it. So hands down, I'm putting money on the fact that it's going to be the launch of the CBD oil. So just to give you that little, I know I would love to see collagen. I would love to see, honestly, I would love to see a greens, like a solid, get your greens in that. Yes, Shannon. Because I just don't eat the amount of vegetables I need. I know that. But shoot, if I could throw that into a lean shake, baby, I'd be taking my greens every day. So I would love for Plexus to come out with a greens shake or whatever. But anyway, so to burst your bubble, I'm almost positive it's the launch of the CBD oil. So don't get too excited. Okay. And then holiday specials coming in December. I'm so excited. And guys, this convention is going to be the biggest yet. Like, it is going to rock. It's in Tennessee. It's going to be so much fun. So whatever you do, seriously get there. Like, I know, and this is coming from a mom of almost 6, where we have gone in our first year. I mean, the arranging that we had to do in order for Thomas and I to go to convention was crazy. And just the amount of organizing and the amount of money we spent for somebody to watch all of our children. So I totally understand the logistics can be crazy, but I'm telling you, when we went our first year, it just solidified our complete belief in this company. You are able to meet your Plexus family. It inspires you in ways you had no idea it would. And then we go back every single year. We've been back 3 years in a row, and I will be back at convention with a baby strapped to me because I'm not missing this convention. So please know, when I say try to get to convention, it's not just, it's going to be, a fun time. It will be. But the training you get there, the opportunity you have to talk to the scientists that are in the store, the opportunity you have to just, the way they spoil us and everything, it's awesome. It's an awesome, awesome time. So anyway, I really encourage you to go. There's 8,000 people already signed up. They signed up within like the first 2 weeks. There's going to be, I'm sure it's going to hit its max at 14,000 people in that arena. You don't want to miss this. It's going to be, and with Tarl and Alec knowing that it's that amazing, they will make it epic. Hold on, I can't hear Mitzi.
Is the registration still open?
That's a good question. I'm not 100% sure on that. But I think it's going to open up. I'll look. Mitzi, let me make a note and I'll ask, because I don't want to make any guesses. I will be lying if
Maybe it's closed right now, but I believe that they will open it up again for another opportunity for more people to register.
Yes, I think you're right. So I'm going to make myself a note here, because they opened it for a little bit of time and then I think it did close. Registration.
It is going to reopen in October.
Ooh, you are awesome, Bill. He's on top of it. Thank you. Okay, it'll reopen in October. So yes, be looking for that and look for that opportunity to sign up, because it's going to get to the point, guys, where it's going to get so full that they'll have to stop allowing people to come in. So so really seriously consider it. And with it being in Tennessee, guys, oh, it's going to be so awesome. I'm just thrilled that it's not in Vegas this year, because we've been to Vegas twice and I'm like, that's good. I'm done with Vegas. Let's go someplace else. Did you?
When you do it in October, it's only $129.
Okay, only $129 if you do it in October. So that'll be the price, $129 to go to convention. Well, that's the ticket to convention. You've got to get your plane ticket and your hotel. But seriously, there are groups. You can get into the convention groups, and people start finding roommates really fast to where you can make this extremely affordable and you can stay. I mean, I know Mitzi's gonna go, Thomas and I are gonna go. If we can, what we did in Florida was so fun when convention was in Florida. We found a really great big, it had like 2 or 3 rooms, and Shannon was there and Mitzi was there, and we all stayed together. So it cut down on the cost massively. So Thomas and I are going to be looking for that in Florida, whether we can find like a big Airbnb or something so that we can offer that again and be like, hey guys, you know, stay here, roommate up, and let's do this together. So anyway, so we will be looking to do that again. So yeah, I'll keep you posted on that.
We have a couple of Canadian friends joining us again too, just so you know.
Yes. Yeah, we had the Canadians last year or 2 years ago. So that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Excuse me?
Yes.
I wanted to let you know that it's maybe possible to have 1 or 2 other deaf participants join too, if they wouldn't mind. Maybe we could get some people to learn sign language before the conference.
Yay! That would be so much fun. That would be so much fun. Yes.
Mitzi, my son's friends, we have some deafies in our neighborhood, my son's friends, and they're actually trying to help me right now because I told them I have a dear friend that I love, and I wanted to make sure that she did not feel that I did not love her enough, and I wanted to be able to speak, and it wasn't fair that she was doing all the work trying to read my lips. So I'm gonna try.
I love that. That's awesome. Okay,
Thank you.
let's dive in really quick. Does anybody have any other questions? I don't know if I will have the answer, but okay. Okay, let's go ahead and dive in real quick. If you have any questions, let me know. 8:35. Okay. Okay, so do you have to leave?
I'll see you later.
Um,
Bye.
Bye.